Benoit Saint-Denis versus Dustin Poirier.
Fucking paid in full. All
Holy
these
smokes.
doubters. All
Did you
these
see the
doubters.
pictures leading up to of Benoit with that
With
hole
the staff.
on his
Yeah.
in his
Gotta
forehead?
be recovered staff, right?
And everybody was right away like, "Oh no, he has
Oh
a
no.
staph infection. What's going on here? He's got to be on antibiotics." And
Bro, look at Dustin in this picture.
yeah,
Dustin's like, guys, you gotta put me as a fucking underdog again? Fucking again, dude? I love the new tattoo, the King of Diamonds. Fucking awesome.
by the way, also, I've seen some fighters looking in the best shape that I've seen them in a while.
Hey, what are you insinuating here? What are you implying?
I'm just saying. They look in fantastic shape. I think people did a really good job of getting ready for UFC 299, and that they're in the best shape of their lives coming in. So
let it fly. There's like six champions that still haven't even been tested once.
This is awesome.
Zhang Weili hasn't been tested. She fights next month.
Oh, she doesn't need to get tested, dude.
No, but
just leave her be.
And leave them all be. Dustin, I think going into this, he's 5-3 as the underdog. How incredible is that? Something like that. 5-3.
Man.
Everybody doubts him. He was like a plus at one point. He was like a plus 215 underdog in this fight. Insanity, but at the same time, it's an older lion, 35 years old. We know that's the cutoff in the lighter weight classes. They're at 155. Benoit Saint-Denis is a special forces guy from France, and he's been running through everybody. The only guy that he didn't run through got popped for steroids immediately after, and it turned into a no contest, and it was a weight class above on short notice. But look at Dustin, dude. Always has a chip on his shoulder. Always. And I fucking love it, dude. The walkout song is amazing. And it's just like,
sometimes you hear a walkout song, and then going forward, if you're to ever hear that song again, the very first thing that comes to your mind is the fighter. Yeah. Right. And this is Dustin's song now, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's amazing, dude. It fits him perfectly. He walks out. Ganscott says, "I nearly went through my whole bottle of Poirier hot sauce last night." No joke. The second Conor fight, when he dropped Conor and finished him, I immediately made a $100 donation to the Good Fight Foundation, because I was like, that's my fucking dog. He's fucking doing the Lord's work. He's fucking knocking out people. He's fucking making playgrounds for kids who are dying and shit. I'm just like, that's doing the Lord's dog, dude.
That's awesome.
And look, this is a tough. And can we go back one picture, actually, Rich, to the face-off? A lot of people have been taught. Thank you, Rich. A lot of people have been talking about Dustin like, oh, he's sitting on his ranking. He says he refuses to fight down because he only wants fights that excite him. And it's like, those aren't mutually exclusive. You know what I mean? He doesn't mean fights that excite him as far as like, I only want people above me or a title shot. That's what excites me. Dude, he needs to see a dog out there. That's what gets him. Look at him in this picture. This is a guy who's ranked, I think, was he 3 12th? Going into this? No, Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin. Yeah, 3rd or 4th. Like I can't remember.
And he's fighting a guy. He's fighting a guy not even in the top 10. Someone who just murders everybody he's facing, and he's excited. Ranked number 3.
Ranked number 3.
The diamond, bro. Fucking paid in full.
So
shout
good.
out Sam. Says respect to Saint-Denis. Love his style.
What up,
both
Sam?
These guys. Obviously, I'm like glazing Dustin right now, but Benoit Saint-Denis is one of my favorite fighters right now. And it's just unfortunate that he got matched up with my boy.
So Benoit Saint-Denis, though, comes out almost disrespectful, right? Just really pushing on Dustin Poirier. Comes out ready to swing and bang, man. He probably doesn't, dude. And
he's all gas, no brakes.
Yeah, but it's not just the right hooks. It's not just the left hooks. The shots to the body. It was also the grappling. He ended up getting Dustin Poirier in some trouble a couple times. Took Dustin Poirier's back.
Dustin jumped 4 guillotines in 2 rounds.
Yeah, bro. I ain't never gonna stop jumping. When he said that, oh my god,
I love it, dude.
Because like text me, and I was like, I'm so glad somebody else caught it.
Yeah,
because as soon as he
never
said
gonna stop. But so one of the things that I really liked. Look, this was a ball, like a balls to the wall barn burner. But my first question was, because if you watch any of Benoit's fights, when he's southpaw, a lot of times he has that open stance against an orthodox fighter, right? And he blasts those left body kicks, and he's like, bam. Remember Bonfim? He's like 4 in a row, body kick, body kick, body kick, body kick, and then goes high with the high kick. That open stance left kick from Benoit Saint-Denis is money, but Dustin's a southpaw, so the body kick's not there because you're kicking him in the back basically if you throw that kick, unless you turn him first like this. But what the biggest thing I was wondering about is, we know Benoit Saint-Denis can be the hammer, but can he be like intelligent in there? You know what I mean? And I was like, we'll know if he can be intelligent if he starts throwing the low kick with that left leg in the closed stance. Now that they're both southpaw, you don't throw that to the body, you don't throw it over the shoulder, you throw it to the leg, and immediately he throws the low kick. And I was like, oh no, he is smart. And then Dustin throws his own calf kick hard as fuck, throws it like Justin Gaethje. He turns his whole hips into it. And I was like, all right, get that one back. And then Benoit was like, we're just hooking with the boys from now on. I'm shooting takedowns and I'm hooking with the boys. And so it funny. But it is cool to see him throw that low kick, because it's not something that we normally see from him. And that means that he does understand the stance matchups, things like that. And you might be thinking, what are you talking about? He's in the UFC. Of course he understands that. He's only been training for 4 years.
Oh, that's insane.
He's new to this.
You're training for 4 years, and they toss you in there against Dustin Poirier?
Yeah. So, like, it might sound ridiculous to see, like, does he understand that type of stuff? But it's like, at this point, we really don't know, you know? He just hasn't been tested in that way and had to use that type of stuff because he just fucking runs through everybody. And it was looking a little dicey for Dustin early. Looking a little dicey.
Yeah. Dude, well, Benoit Saint-Denis is just such an animal, man. And but you know what happens when you're going for so long, right? Like, let's see, how many fights has he had already in the UFC, Benoit Saint-Denis?
Benoit, I think 4 or 5.
Let's see here. Yeah, so you mentioned the no contest, right?
Weight class it's up, just short notice.
Rear naked choke, ground and pound, head kick, right hooks.
He folds people.
Ground and pound. Like, he's just going through and steamrolling people, right? Yeah. And when you're doing that over and over and over again, steamroller favrola.
Yeah, high kick.
But when you're going through and steamrolling people like that, at a certain point, you almost start feeling a little invincible. Like, you know what? I'm going to take a shot of yours because I know when I give you mine, you're not going to be able to take it, right? And he starts getting a little reckless. You mentioned the fact that he showed some fight IQ with those leg kicks and that stance.
Only at the very beginning.
In the very beginning, right? We come out the second
that
round.
Went out the window.
Yeah. And he starts using the hand extension as a rangefinder to try to come up with an elbow or like a short right. And on one of those, he comes out range extender, he gets clipped, right? Because Dustin's like, oh, you're just gonna, you're not gonna protect yourself. Let me give you this little uppercut right here, a little shovel hook kind of. Yeah, lands, rocks him, dude. And then same thing, man. You have Benoit coming in after that and starts trying to throw big haymakers again. Hands are down, and just gets clipped again.
Well, there's some pictures of, look, like you said, he has run through everybody, and people have folded when he applies that pressure. In the first round, 38 strikes to 12 in favor of Benoit Saint-Denis. But Dustin doesn't fold to anybody, dude. You have to put him out. The guy has been in dogfights. Teddy Atlas says one of the things he'll call certain guys is fucking firefighters. Dustin Poirier is not just a fighter. He's a firefighter. When the fire gets lit, dude, he fucking steps in. It's
Teddy Atlas. Oh, yeah, so good.
It's crazy, dude. Not everybody has that. And that was going to be the biggest test for Benoit, is like, what happens when the guy doesn't fold? Because you watch him in the pocket with the cross guard and the Philly shell, and he's fucking turning with shots, and he's fucking laser focused. A couple shots got through. Don't get me wrong. But and the corner, then they're like, oh, takes down. He got his back. Look at Rich on the pictures immediately. And you're like, oh, no, I don't like this because he is susceptible to the rear naked choke. He's throwing the guillotines. But he gets up. Second round starts, and it's immediately back foot again. Benoit's fucking, like you said, hands outstretched. He's throwing these shots. But look at Dustin, bro. Look at Dustin in the fire. This isn't somebody who's shelling up. This isn't someone that's going to shell up. He slips in that left uppercut. When he squares up his stance and he's not southpaw or orthodox, and he finds these little shots from these creative angles, he's one of the best. And he fucking stuns them. They separate again. He fucking cracks him with the right hook, that right-handed southpaw right hook, puts him down, walks over to him, fucking delivers the fucking knockout blow, dude.
Straight
That
from
shot,
Louisiana.
yeah, dude, that shot, that follow-up shot puts him out cold. And then you see the fucking chip on his shoulder, like, yeah, you guys have me as a fucking underdog in this fight.
Yeah,
This
I didn't want to do
top
this.
10?
You
Yeah.
guys made me do this.
Yeah. Fucking love it, dude. There's nobody more entertaining than fucking Dustin Poirier in the pocket in a firefight. Whether it's Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, Eddie Alvarez, Dan Hooker, Benoit Saint-Denis, the guy fucking thrives. He thrives
He's never
in the
gonna
fire.
stop being in firefights.
He's never gonna stop. It's
so
fucking
good.
awesome, dude.
I remember when we watched him in over here in Dallas. I believe that was
against Eddie. The first time.
Against Eddie, the first one. First one. Barn
firefight.
Always, man.
Dude, it's crazy, man. You look at the guy. You know, people talk all the time about, you know, some of the greatest to never get the belt, and you know, Dustin he got the interim belt, but you know, some people might say that doesn't count. Some people might say it does. But the resume, dude, finished Chandler, finished Benoit Saint-Denis, finished Connor twice, went to that war with Dan Hooker, beat Max Holloway twice, finished him one of the times, finished Eddie Alvarez, finished Justin Gaethje, finished Anthony Pettis, beat Jim Miller, finished Bobby Green. I mean, it's just the guy's a fucking dog, dude. He's a fucking dog, and I'm tired of the disrespect. And you know who else is? Fucking Dustin. And he keeps fucking proving people wrong. People hate that he has a chip on his shoulder. I fucking love it. I think it's fucking awesome. And how could you hate him?
Shout out Sam says, still a long career for Benoit Saint-Denis. Looking forward to that Psycho's future fights. And also he says Volk getting folded by a younger fighter. He thinks that probably influenced the line. Maybe. Recent.
I saw a lot of people say Dustin's in the same position that Volk was in. The same exact position. He gets knocked out by the high kick, all this stuff, right? Comes down, he fights a young killer, gets knocked out. A lot of people are making that same comparison. But Dustin's a dog. He's a dog, dude. He's a fucking firefighter. And Benoit Saint-Denis is very good, but he's very green. And you know, a lot of people will say, this is one of those fights where it's like, if they fight 10 times, I think Dustin probably wins 8 times. But sometimes those rules go out the window. The stance matchup, the style matchups, all those things go out the window when age is a factor, coming off a knockout's a factor, and another guy is such a savage that he can just spaz his way through. Francis Ngannou versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik was supposed to be Jairzinho Rozenstruik picking Francis apart because Francis lumbers in with these big shots, and Jairzinho is calm under fire, kickboxing. He knows how to separate, fade away, land these shots. But instead, he just spazzed right through him and knocked him out. And sometimes it's like that. And when you got a guy like Francis, you got a guy like Benoit Saint-Denis, when they go warpath mode, sometimes all those rules and what should happen goes out the window. And this time it did. Dustin was there for it, and I fucking love it. It was awesome.